G'day guys, my name's Brad Spicer. Today's video is going to be about who I am, the cars I drive, and the future of this channel. Let's get into it. So, this is my 2010 Ford FG Falcon F6. It's my weekender. Had the car for about 3 or 4 years now. I sort of lost count. I've done a few mods to it, but we'll get into that in a second. This is the beast. This is my bread and butter maker. This gets me to work. Mitsubishi Lancer 2004 model, manual for all the skids. Looking at potentially doing a few extra mods to this for the channel. So anything off Wish, AliExpress or eBay, you know, cheap mods, stuff like that. You guys have got any input, you know what to do. Comment below. My custom antenna does the treat. But yeah, I'll have a video on how to do a set of custom headlights for one of these cars as well. But yeah, so yeah, this is my Ford. So it currently makes about 500 horsepower on 98. The turbo is basically what's letting it down at the moment, so that is definitely on the cards to upgrade later on. We'll start from the turbo side. So it's a standard GT 3582 with a 0.7 front housing upgrade with anti-surge slots. What feeds that is a custom made 4-inch airbox made by MDS Fabrications, which I'll link below in the description. I then have a Process West front mount intercooler and piping kit. Timing chain did snap when I was driving it down the street one day. To be honest, not even giving it a hard time, just snapped randomly. Got the head rebuilt just with standard components, minus a set of aftermarket cams. Also has a set of PAC 1213 valve springs and some ARP 2000 head studs and a MLS head gasket to keep it all together. InTune Motorsports cast elbow, because pretty common for those to explode and leak. Then have a Plasma Man fuel rail, which houses some 1000cc injectors. What feeds that is a custom made surge tank by MDS Fabrications as well, which has got 2 Pierberg Bugatti Veyron pumps feeding that as well. Also a battery relocation made by MDS as well, with this being dead now. It's about 6 to 7 years old. I've even had the post snap off where I had to snap off, and I had to basically drill into it and put a stud into it. Risky business. I'll be doing a set of custom headlights for this as well in the very near future. 1200 FPR 1200 fuel pressure regulator. What else have we got? Catch can by MDS as well, and modified cam cover as well. The exhaust, I've got a Turbo Smart 45mm welded to the rear housing with a screamer, 4-inch custom made turbo back exhaust with no cat, no middle muffler, and a Varix 4-inch rear muffler, all done by MDS Fabrications. As you can tell, anything fab work, this is the guy I go through. The car got tuned at Profile Auto Sports. Clint over there does an absolute fantastic job. Cannot fault his work. The car sits on some K-Shock coilovers, just the cheapies for now, because I don't drive it every day. And some 35 GTR wheels, which are a 20 by 9.5 POS 45 in the front, but I have a 25mm bolt-on hub-centric spacer to bring them out. On the rear, they're a 20 by 10.5 POS 25. I've had to get the rear guards pumped quite a lot to even try and accommodate these wheels. they still do bottom out, unfortunately. Go around the back. There's the Varex rear muffler. There's my sunnies. Every globe in this car has been converted to LED, just for a nicer, cleaner look. Reason I'm not driving this is obviously the battery's dead and I need some new rear tyres because this one keeps going flat. The Nitto Invos, they're not a bad tyre. Once they get a bit of heat into them, they do stick, but if they're cold, they're absolutely useless. We jump inside. Done some carbon wrapping on the spears with some 5D carbon wrap. Can't really see it in this little light. I've got some Innovate Motorsport gauges, so I've got a boost gauge and I've got a wideband gauge as well. Running the whole show, I've got a N gauge by HP Tuners with a few different tunes on it, but not for the cams, for my old setup when I ran E85 and stuff like that. And then I've got a transmission fan controller. So that's by SAS. It's really for a thermo fan, but I've sort of remodded it to suit a transmission cooler that I've got on the car for the gearbox. So at a certain temperature, the fans turn on and keep it cool. Other things I've done to the car is a billet aftermarket flex plate, because they're a pretty common thing for them to come loose. And some ARP bolts as well on the back of it. So yeah, this is basically my weekender. This will be what most of my videos are going to be about. Just small things I do with the car. If we go to car meets, I'll bring you guys along as well and create a video for that. I would like to give a shout out to Profile Autosports for the tune and all his work. Long Boost Performance. Craig has supplied a few parts for this car at a really affordable price. And obviously MDS Fabrications for all the fab work. I'll link the Facebook pages in the description below if you guys want to go check them out. Go give them a like and a follow. If you've got any suggestions for the car, post them in the comments. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. The more likes, more comments, and more follows I get, the more videos I can do. Thanks for watching.